and Filipino-Americans. Mga kakaibang kababayan po ang makikilala natin ngayong hapon sa Kababayan LA. It's a Thursday. We're going to introduce you to another Filipino musician. He is extraordinary. He does beautiful music and he aims to introduce Filipino songs to the world. Abangan po natin yan mamaya lang sa Kababayan LA. Also, another kababayan who will be selflessly giving her hair para po sa cancer research. She is actually going bald for this project. We're going to meet her later on in the show. Pero bago ang lahat, syempre makikilala din po natin isang kababayan na namamayagpag sa Hollywood. Here is our interview with him. Rembrandt Flores, Filipino Kababayan Achiever. First of all, congratulations. You have achieved so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So what is it like to own your own entertainment, marketing, and PR firm that has locations here in LA and also in New York? It must be amazing, huh?
It's still to this day, believe it or not. I know we're in 2010, but it's still surreal because I literally started the company in 2002, and Entertainment Fusion Group was literally a pipe dream for me. And one thing led to another, and here I am with 2 offices later with a staff of 30.
Right,
so
and
it's
you
amazing.
look so young. Tell me, how did you get started?
Well, I started in the entertainment industry. Well, I graduated from college way back when, and then I moved to LA thinking I was going to be a talent agent. So
did you want to be a talent agent?
I thought, yes, of course,
okay.
yes. I said this would be great.
Right.
You know, I was watching a lot of TV and movies, and I thought it looked really glamorous. But it was exactly the opposite. Being a talent agent is just a lot of hard work, and it's the underbelly of the industry. Right. And so I knew it wasn't for me.
See, for most of us who are not very familiar with the Hollywood scene, which is you're an insider to the Hollywood scene. What's the difference between an agent and a manager?
Okay, so how I break it down is this. So a talent agent, their job is to get the actors their jobs. Okay. So let's say an actor wants to be on a TV show or movie. A talent agent is supposed to broker that. Okay. They're trying to get them the audition.
So if you're my agent, I'll say, I want to get on that show.
Yeah, and my job is to get you a job.
Right, okay.
Whether that be a TV show, whether it be a commercial, whether it be an endorsement, whatever that is, that's what an agent does. Okay. A manager is the one who guides you through your career.
So
and helps you
career for you.
Makes the decisions. Sometimes when you have a manager first, they help you get an agent. And when you have an agent first, sometimes they're the ones who help you get a manager and saying like, that's great, I'm giving you a job, but what are you going to do with this job afterwards?
So it's not one and the same?
No, they're very different. A manager is not allowed to get you a job per se.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And where does your firm come in, Entertainment Fusion Group?
So Entertainment Fusion Group is a PR marketing firm. So I don't get actors' jobs. I don't manage their careers. What we do is we're the liaison between brands and or actors and the press. Oh, so let's say if I rep someone like you, then my job is to get you into magazines. So like a People magazine or USA Today or LA Times. Or
and you've been doing this for 8 years now.
Yeah, I've been doing it since 2002, believe it or not.
It must be a fabulous gig.
You know what?
You rub elbows with the famous, the beautiful actors. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of perks to it, and yes, I get to hang out and party with celebrities and go on vacations with them, which is fine, and that's the glamour side of it.
Do you need an assistant?
I have 3. I'm kidding.
I was gonna apply.
No.
Okay.
Of course. If you want to come and just check it out, then come. Don't work for me, but because you'll hate me afterwards, because I work everyone to the bone. But
so you said that's the perk, but
it's a lot of work, and a lot of people don't get that it's a lot of work.
Right.
I'm always on the phone. I'm always on my BlackBerry. I'm always taking phone calls. These days, I sleep about 6 hours.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yeah.
So can you imagine how much I work? And so I'm always thinking about work. Right. Every Saturday, every Sunday, I'm thinking about work or actually working.
But then again, you said it's a good way to earn a living. Did your parents, especially your mom, Filipino dad, did your parents understand what you were doing?
No. It was really funny because they wanted me to be a doctor. And so when I was 16, that was my path. I I volunteered at my mom's hospital because my mom works at a hospital. She's in med tech, and my dad's an engineer, obviously, one or the other.
Right.
And I realized I don't want to be in a hospital all day. I thought it was so stagnant and full of sick people. I don't want to be around these people.
So
this is not glamorous
at all. You're taking care of sick people.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
And I love people who are. I have all my cousins are doctors, so I love that they do this.
Right.
But it wasn't for me.
Okay.
And my parents didn't get it because I was gonna be a doctor, and I decided during college I wasn't going to go that route. And they're like, okay, well, do something else. And then I got this internship at Lucasfilm, and then I got another internship with NBC, and they're like, wait a minute, like, what are you going to do with this?
Right,
I'm like,
exactly.
I'm going to be in entertainment. Like, what does that mean to be in entertainment?
Especially if you're in entertainment, we have this notion that it's not a very stable gig.
Yes.
Yes.
So they thought, like, how are you going to be stable? How are you going to support yourself? I'm like, there are ways. People make money. They're like, no. I'm like, Mom, Dad, there are people who make millions and billions in the entertainment industry.
So how many years did they speak to you?
What do you mean?
Usually parents, Filipino parents would like disown a son or a daughter until she came to himself.
Yeah. No, I mean...
So were they supportive?
They were supportive in the sense that they're like, okay, fine, go do what you want. But I could tell that they were very, like, put off by it.
Right.
And didn't support me 100% when it came to me, like, leaving a permanent job. For example... I worked as a producer, actually, at E! Entertainment Television. It's like a cable show. Ryan Seacrest is on it. And when I left there to do PR, they were like, why would you do that? My mom was crying.
Right. Oh,
she was, why would you leave there?
Wow.
And I'm like, I've been here for 2 years. I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay. Well, what are your parents thinking now? What do they say to you?
They're very, very proud. And it warms my heart, obviously, to hear that. And I'm happy, and I do this for them. I really do.
And what would you tell people right now that are watching, they want to get into this field? What does it take?
It takes a lot of patience, and you really need to know someone. So if anyone out there wants to contact me, then I would be more than happy to help them out. It's a really hard
business to penetrate?
It is, and it's hard to navigate. When I moved to LA, I didn't know a soul, and so it took me a little bit to try to find what exactly I wanted to do. And
how lucky we are that we now know you. It's easy if we contact you. But I know that you're not going to stop here as well. You're dreaming of bigger things.
Yeah, EFG is doing really well, obviously, in the United States, but we really want to go international. So we're thinking, we have like a satellite office in Beijing, and we have a satellite office now in Manila, and so we want to grow those businesses because we really think that Asia's the final frontier.
Right. Yeah. And we hope to have you back here on the show. Maybe next time you come back and you tell us all about those parties and vacations with the stars.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, Chanel. Appreciate it.
We were looking for new kitchen appliances.